Hey, what up, everybody? It's the Experience Collector here, Ryan Whittington, back in another video for you. Um, God, what the hell? Always coughing. Um, it's like 4:11 a.m. on Sunday, March 30th, 2025, when I'm filming this, and I haven't been able to sleep for whatever reason. I don't know if it's because of the eclipse energies that are going on in the world right now, or the shifting of Neptune out of Pisces for the first time in over 150, 160 years to Aries, and the intense energies that are the result of that, or whatever else is going on, but I don't seem to be able to sleep. And I did not have a lot of caffeine last night like normal. So I thought I'd make a video as long as I can't sleep, and I was just laying there in bed. So this video is going to be some more things that more experiences, more things that I'm looking forward to experiencing in my life. Now, my previous video, my open letter to my 40-year-old self, right now I'm 33, so that's in the future. I said I probably wouldn't be going to Japan even though I want to. I'll save that for another lifetime and have as another experience and another wonderful lifetime on this wonderful planet Earth. But I have some other experiences that I'm looking forward to that are tangible for me that I'll possibly be able to experience. So here it goes. They're rebooting the video game series Fable in 2026, presumably, unless it gets delayed again. It's just called Fable. It's not called Fable Reboot or Fable 4 or anything like that. So I'm looking forward to that. It looks like it has a lot of humor, and there's this like nemesis that they've been teasing about, this like previous warrior that was considered the greatest warrior that you're going to have to face, and it looks really cool with a lot of British humor. So I'm looking forward to that. Playing that on Steam. I have it on my Steam wish list already. The Elder Scrolls 6, whenever that presumably comes out, it supposedly is going to take place in Hammerfell. People are speculating, according to the trailer that got released back in like 2018, something like that, a long time ago. Starfield was good. It wasn't as bad as everybody else says it was. But there were a lot of bugs to it, and they still haven't fixed a lot of the bugs, so I'm putting my play on hold of that for right now. But that is a good game. It's not as terrible as everybody else makes it out to be. It's just really buggy because it's so huge. So the Elder Scrolls 6, I'm a big fan of Skyrim and Oblivion. Morrowind is too dated for me. I know I can install mods to make it less like that, but I'm not going to do that because I like to play the vanilla version of Bethesda's games. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the Elder Scrolls 6. I think it's going to be great. And Jeremy Soule is no longer going to be composing. It's going to be Anand Zur because Jeremy Soule ran into some legal allegations against him. So we'll have a different soundtrack than we're used to, but it should be just as good. And I'm really looking forward to that. I'm hoping it has a lot of handcrafted content as opposed to procedurally generated content, because that's what makes Oblivion and Skyrim so great. Tales of Seikyu, which it's spelled, Seikyu is spelled Seikyu, which you can add to your Steam wish list right now, or on PC. I don't know if it's coming to consoles yet, but it's definitely on PC, and it's coming sometime in 2025. It's like a Stardew Valley-like, semi-open world, Japanese-inspired farming game with like slimes added to it, and you can like transform into different things like ravens and slimes, and you can dive underneath the water, and it looks really cool. Just look at the trailer for Tales of Seikyu, so I'm looking forward to that. Inzoi just came out a couple days ago on March 27th. It's like a Sims type thing, except it's better and more realistic. So I'm not, I'm probably not going to buy that till like 2026, 2027 when they've added more content. We're looking forward to eventually getting around to that. Witchbrook, I know these are all video games. I'm talking about some other experiences in a little bit. Witchbrook, which is like a life sim, cozy game where you play as a witch and you have like baby dragons as pets and stuff like that. And you fly around making deliveries. You go to wizard school, witches schools, wizard and witches school. I know that sounds like Hogwarts and Hogwarts Legacy, but this is different and more. It's better. I don't know. You can look at the Witchbrook trailer and let me know for yourself. Slay the Spire 2. Now, I've recently been playing Slay the Spire, the first one, and I uploaded even one video to my YouTube channel, and it's really addictive. I play it once every couple of days for like 45 minutes, maybe a little more longer than that, but that's really fun. It's like a turn-based, card-based strategy game, fantasy-inspired, where you slay monsters and run into traps and everything, and it's really cool. You get lots of rewards for that dopamine hit and everything. We'll skip some video games because I don't want to ramble about that. Oh, the Blade Runner 2099 TV miniseries. I'm a big fan of Blade Runner, the Final Cut film. And the film Blade Runner 2049, I watch them very frequently. Blade Runner 2049 is supposed to be a sequel to Blade Runner 2049. It'll be more inspired as well by the original Blade Runner film. And I don't know what the story or plotline is yet. I think I've looked it up in the past, and they had like a very, very brief synopsis, but looking forward to that. It's a TV miniseries, so I'm guessing it's going to be about 5 to 7 episodes at the most, and be like a long movie instead of a running TV show. The Harry Potter TV series on Max. Now, this has received a lot of flack for the casting of Papa Sidhu as Snape and some other castings that they've done, but I still think it's going to be good, and it'll draw out the books more and be more like the books, because they cut out a lot of content of the books. So some of my favorite things are just the day-to-day, everyday activities and daily life of the wizards. And some of the other things that you get to see in the books and experience in the books that you don't get to see in the films. And I also felt that they ruined the Half-Blood Prince and Deathly Hallows films. I know they made 2 Deathly Hallows films to like be more like the book, but I just didn't feel that they did a good job with those, especially Half-Blood Prince, where they cut out a lot of Voldemort's backstory. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with that. That launches in either 2026 or 2027. I forget which right now. Avatar: Fire and Ash. Now, the first Avatar was good, but I really liked Avatar: The Way of Water. It expanded upon the world and added more characters that were actually good characters and well drawn out, developed characters that you get to know in the film. And there were beautiful water-like environments and stuff like that. And then, spoilers if you haven't seen the movie, but the bad guy survives at the end. I'm forgetting his name right now, that army guy, the Marine, Space Marine. But I'm looking forward to see what they do with the like fire-based Na'vi. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Another thing I'm looking forward to is every year the Mountain Dew Baja Blast comes out with like flavor variations or flavor varieties based on like the Mountain Dew Baja formula, quote unquote. And this year they're coming out with something called Cabo Citrus, which I'm forgetting right now, embarrassingly, what that exact flavor is, but they're always really good for the most part. And I'm looking forward to trying that. It comes out in early April to mid-April this year where I live in Illinois. Other things I'm looking forward to, the Chicago Bears that made a lot of off-season moves to their roster this year, and they still got a good draft coming up because they have the 10th pick in the first round. It should be a pretty good draft. They got some extra picks too. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the Chicago Bears do this year and for more NFL football. I always miss NFL football when it's not on, even though we got a long off-season ahead of us before the preseason starts. But we do get to see the draft in April, on April 24th. What else? Dracula: Love Tale, which is a 2025 film. I think Luke Besson is directing it. I think I've seen one of his films before. I forget which one, but anything Dracula related or vampire related that's not Twilight, I always like. So I'm looking forward to that. The 2026 Super Mario Bros. Movie 2. I really like the first 2023 Super Mario Bros. Movie, the animated one, where Chris Pratt voices Mario. I thought that was really good. I saw it with my cousin and his kids, and it was really enjoyable in the theater as we saw it. So I'm looking forward to the sequel. The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion remake or remaster. Now, they haven't announced whether it's a remake or a remaster yet, but there's lots of rumors circulating around about it coming out sometime this year or maybe next year, and it being announced soon with the trailer. Looking forward to that. That was a really good game that I played back in the day for Xbox 360 when I first got my 360. What else? Haunted Chocolatier, I've talked about that in the past. It's made by the Concerned Ape, who made Stardew Valley, which is one of my favorite games that I love to play. And you make like chocolates, and they have these little ghosts help you with the chocolates and stuff like that in your little chocolate factory. And there's bosses this time and all sorts of cool combat that's different from Stardew Valley, and a whole new town to explore that's like winter based, it looks like, at least in the trailers. And he says it channels the energy of the moon, whereas Stardew Valley channels the energy of the sun. So that should be good. And then I do want to travel more in life. I know I said I wasn't going to go to Japan. We'll see where the universe takes me in life. But I'd love to travel more. The Bahamas has been in my mind lately. I've been watching Bahamas Life on Hulu Plus with the deal I got subscription there. And yeah, I don't want to ramble too long. This video is already 10 minutes long, so thanks for joining me. And peace, love, and joy to you. I'm the Experience Collector here at Ryan Whittington. Said my own name wrong. Ryan Whittington. Have a good night.